It's good.
Hey guys, Pretzelman 945 here. Welcome back to another episode of the pod. um, Excuse that. That's probably going to happen a lot because I am still recovering from the flu. And it's a bitch. um, yeah, it kind of stinks a little bit, but I am getting better a little bit day by day.
That's what's up.
Yeah, which is good. So how are you doing?
Holy Xenoblade.
Okay, besides Xenoblade.
Is there anything else but Xenoblade? Oh my God. Nah, I had a good Christmas.
That's nice. Do you get anything cool?
Yeah, I got a couple like cool things. When Taylor came up here, she got me some stuff. So I got this new pair of headphones. So I don't know
Nice.
if I sound any better, but they're nice. Um, a couple T-shirts. Nothing crazy, crazy.
Nice.
But
Um,
yeah,
I
yeah, it
uh
was a good
I
Christmas.
got I got some cool hoodies and some other cool shirts. Um and I got a bunch of manga volumes that I wanted, which made me very happy. Um
Nice.
Mostly like courtesy of my grandparents. They like they don't really it's like a grandparent thing, they don't really know what to be for gifts, so they let me like oh
Yeah,
me. They let me get what I
I
want,
know what you mean.
basically, right? And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they give me a budget, and so I got like a ton on Amazon, and then also went to Barnes and Noble for some. Um, I got like the two remaining unadapted volumes of Maiden Abyss. I got like the first seven volumes of Oyasumi Pun Pun. I got like two volumes of 20th Century Boys, two volumes of Vagabond, and like volumes 11 to 15 of Berserk.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's a very, very nice start to my collection.
That's
Uh,
what's up.
yeah. Um, okay, now we can jump straight into Xenoblade
We're
then.
going straight into it.
If you want to, I mean, is there anything else that you want to talk about first? Like, there are a couple things I wanted to bring up during this episode. Like, you want to go into that first?
Yeah, no, we can talk about some other stuff first before we get into Xenoblade because you're not gonna believe what I'm playing right now, Xenoblade. But
Okay. Well,
I'm
in
playing
that
through each
case,
DLC.
I thought what would be fun to do early on is, you remember how we talked about last episode, the fast food tier list?
Yeah.
I have one up, and I'm gonna share my screen, and we're gonna do it.
Okay. I'm on Xbox, so I'm just gonna listen to what you're saying.
Oh, are you gonna be able to see my screen?
No, that's fine. I can still do a tier list.
Oh, okay. All right then. Um, okay, then you're just gonna see it on the recording screen here. Um, what was up with your Xbox account, by the way?
All right. So let me explain. Have you ever heard of the game Little Nightmares?
Wait, let me look it up. See if
It's like an indie platformer horror game.
is it the one that I've seen that has that weird, creepy Wii icon thing that looks like a I don't know. It looks like a weird root thing. I don't know if that's what I'm
I
thinking
I don't
of,
know.
but anyway, I think I've heard of it. I've definitely never played it though.
Well, essentially, me and Taylor have been playing it, and I'm on the second one, and mine bugged out, and like, so there's like a chess piece, but the top of the chess piece is missing, and the piece is supposed to be right next to it, but on my end, it just wasn't there. So I was like, "Can you log on to my account on your Xbox and see if it's there?" That's what she was doing. So I can't, two can't they can't be signed in at the same time,
Oh.
and it was there.
Alright.
So I can
So,
continue
so
playing.
first, so first thing, um, have you had A&W?
What's that?
Have you had A&W before? Because
Like root beer?
I thought, well, apparently it's a fast food chain.
Okay, I can actually tell you about this. So I was in Florida with Taylor a couple years back, and like they have like I don't know, there's like a fair, and they had a built up restaurant, an A&W restaurant. um, it was fine. The burger, like the food was okay,
Okay,
but the real like icing on the cake was their root beer floats. Like
okay.
that shit was gas.
All right.
Um,
So we got I mean SABCDF. Where would you put it?
you know, it was good, but it was all right. I only had it once. I'd say it's like a B.
A B? Okay. Arby's.
Okay. How do you feel about Arby's?
I think Arby's is so mid.
That's fair. I think it's overhated. I don't think it's the
I
best, but I think it's overhated.
I do agree it's overhated, but I'm not a huge fan of the fries, and I think anything, obviously, I'm glad that their main thing is like roast beef and stuff, because none of their chicken is good.
Right.
Uh, so I would put it in like that, to me, that is a quintessential C tier.
I think a C tier is valid. I will say though, like, I think the fries are pretty good. They're not the best fries in the market though. I'll tell you that right now, but they're decent for what you're getting.
Okay.
And I think it's really like the reason it's overhated is people go in and like they get like a beef and cheddar, and it's like, yeah, why would you buy that? That sounds awful, even if it wasn't Arby's.
I will
And then it's
say
like,
I've had some really damn good sandwiches from Arby's, which always taste
that's what
way
I'm saying.
better than I think they are, which is why Arby's is not lower on this list.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not the worst. People, we're gonna get to it, but people are saying Arby's is the worst when Burger King is right there.
Yeah, for real. Burger King is in a few here. Um,
Hell yeah.
Baja Fresh before?
Baja Fresh.
Yes.
Have you?
No.
I haven't either.
Okay, never had. What about Blimpie? I've never heard of this either.
Lippies.
Blimpie America's Sub Ship is what it says.
Haven't had that either.
Okay. Bojangles.
Ooh, okay. How do you feel about Bojangles?
I'm thinking either like a B or a C. To be honest, I've had like Bojangles, probably some of the least out of all the restaurants on this list.
Yeah.
Um, just because, like, not because I don't really I don't not because I dislike it, but just because there's normally like a lot of other places that are like my first choice for like biscuits and breakfasty things that Bojangles offers. So I would
Yeah.
probably say like a C because it's not my first choice, but it's also not bad.
Yeah. No, I think that's valid. I think it's me personally, I think it's a B because I don't eat it a lot, but
Okay, I'm okay with that. Um, I've never had Boston Market. I don't know what that is. Burger King and F tier. That's the
yep. Yep.
easiest decision of this whole damn list. Um,
Burger King is
how-
the worst fucking food I hate it. Oh my god.
so it's not the absolute worst fast food I've ever had, but it's probably like second place. Um, okay. This is another one that to me is extremely obvious. I'm putting Raising Cane's straight into S tier.
You know what? I'll let that me personally, yeah, S tier's fine. I could switch between S and A. I think that's
Okay,
valid though.
okay.
Raising Cane's is good.
Raising Cane's is
Um,
just so fucking good. It's so
before
tasty.
before we continue, I do want to say there has not been a single time in my life I have gone to Burger King and not left with food poisoning. I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even fucking kidding you. Every time I eat there, I get sick.
Okay.
It's awful. All right,
Um,
continue.
Carl's Jr. Now, I cannot fairly rank this because maybe I had it when I was a kid, but if I did, I have no memory of it.
What is it called again?
It's like Carl's Jr., or I think it's the same thing as Hardee's.
Okay, okay. So here's the thing about Hardee's. Isn't that only like a breakfast place?
Again, I'm not sure because I don't even know if I've ever actually eaten there.
I remember their breakfast being pretty good.
Okay,
I I don't remember eating lunch there literally ever. I'd say
okay.
it's like a C. It's not an F,
All right, okay,
but
okay. What
you
about
know,
Checkers?
Checkers is okay. I have no.
Checkers,
The thing about Checkers,
Checkers is such a weird one because I can't remember anything there except for the fries. And even then, they sell the fries in most grocery stores as like its own product. So I'm not even sure if that really counts, but
like
uh,
me with Checkers, I have nothing good to say, but I have nothing bad to say. It's kind of just there.
it's good
Like,
that it's going in C tier, I think.
yeah,
Okay, Chick-fil-A S tier.
yep.
Okay,
Chick-fil-A's
that
gas.
that
What's
one's
your go-to
easy.
order? What's your go-to order at Chick-fil-A?
Number one combo. I get the sandwich with no pickles because I fucking hate pickles. Uh,
Oh, you don't like pickles?
no, pickles are the worst food on the planet.
That's a
Um,
crazy take. That's a crazy take, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
um, okay, Chipotle.
I love I love Chipotle.
I would put Chipotle at a strong A.
Yep, that's what I was
I
thinking.
think
So far we're
Chipotle.
doing good.
I think Chipotle is really good. Um, yeah, I think it's really good. I have never had Church's chicken. Have you?
I'm gonna talk about Church's Chicken in my
Oh,
experience, and let me tell you.
okay, okay,
So I don't want to
right.
be rude, but Church's Chicken is like, have you? Okay, let me put it to you this way: have you ever seen a Church's Chicken?
Mhm.
You ever like seen them like in the wild?
I've seen it in a YouTube video, I think.
Okay, I don't know about you, but in I'm not gonna say, but in the city we live in, or the city we live around, that is where Church's Chicken is. It's not in nice neighborhoods. So
Really? Huh. I've never seen one around where we live.
exactly, they're all like in like the city and like in the bad neighborhoods area. I've been
Have
to
you
one
had it?
once. It's what it's not. It's nothing to write home about. It's like whatever. This is terrible. This is mid.
So,
I'd say D.
mhm.
Yeah, because one, like not even the food itself, but the experience to go get there. It's like,
Okay, okay. Um, have you had Cookout before?
yeah, cookout's cool.
I think Cookout's an A for me.
Yeah, cookout's a solid A.
I think Cookout is just really good, and I like I feel like Cookout has a lot of and it has like more options than your average fast food. Now, I don't know about
Yeah.
you, I have not had Culver's before. I've always wanted to
Ooh,
try it, and I know there's one
all right.
super close by, but I've never tried it.
It's all right. I'm not gonna lie. For me though, a lot of people that I've met, their Culver's experience, they either it's the two reactions are either, oh, yeah, it's really good, I like it, but they're not like super over the moon about it. They're just like, yeah, it's good, or
Okay,
I fucking hate it, it's terrible. I
okay,
like it. I think it's good. I think if I'm gonna get a burger, like Culver's is not my first choice. It's kind of like, oh, I'm really hungry. It's right there. Cool, I'm gonna get it.
okay. So B tier?
I'd say B. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I
Um, Del Taco, I'm putting that immediately in B tier. Del Taco is not good.
Del Taco's not good. Okay.
I'm not. I only had it like one time, I think, and it was not good. It was not good.
Okay.
Okay, Denny's.
Denny's? That's fast food.
Um, consider it, I guess, because like IHOP and Waffle House are also on this tier list, so
Okay.
I would put Denny's in A.
A. That's fine.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
no.
I
Me
think
personally, it's a B, but like I'm not gonna be mad about it A tier. Like that's fine.
I think
Valid.
Denny's is like my favorite like pancake diner place, like the
Yeah.
major chain ones anyway. Um,
Yeah.
there isn't a Denny's near us, near where I am. But I think whenever I have it, what whenever I go to the beach or something, that's a common place I have Denny's. It's always really good. Um,
Yeah. No, I
they
got you.
do have pizza places on here as well, which I think kind of spices things up a bit. What do you think about Domino's?
Every single fast food pizza chain is fucking terrible.
No way, really?
The only one I'll let slide is like Papa John's. But like
Okay,
Domino's is shit. Pizza Hut is
okay,
shit.
okay. This is the start of our diversion in tastes. That is a crazy take.
No, it's not.
I would put Domino's at like A. Uh,
Domino's is the worst out of the three. Actually, no, that's Pizza Hut. I lied. Dude, it's so bad. Fast food pizza is so bad.
okay.
Like,
Well,
oh,
since I'm the one making the tier list, you'll have your opinion, and then people will listen to the video to find out your opinion. But because I'm like putting it into places, I'm gonna put it
like
in
all
E
I'm
tier.
saying.
But that's my opinion, though.
Are you putting it? Wait, you put Domino's in B?
Yes, I did.
All right. You know what? That's kind of fine for me because, like, yeah, I hate Domino's, but it's cheap as fuck, so I can't hate too much. B is fine. Pizza Hut better be in fucking F. That is so ass, dude.
Yeah, we got Pizza Hut for a while, so we'll get it when we get
But
there.
like, but like me personally, dude, like, okay, like I want pizza, okay, and I have the choice to either go to like the local like New York style pizza joint that's like deep dish and it's all there and like it's like chill, or like the fast food one. And I'm like, all right,
Okay, I will say this for where I live, like those kinds of options are not as easily accessible. For me, where I am is it's much easier and much cheaper to get fast food pizza. Um,
that's fair.
but I will say this, actual deep dish pizza and like actual New York stuff. I've been to Chicago. Chicago deep dish pizza is far and away the best pizza I've ever eaten. Like no fast food pizza compares to that at all.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
I
saying.
will say that. I will say that. But I do think a lot of fast food pizzas are really good. Uh,
Okay, I the only one I've had that I'm like, oh, this is all right. It's Papa John's. But I will say,
um,
so like you like Chicago pizza the best.
Chicago deep dish pizza is the best pizza I've ever eaten.
So do you like? Oh, wait, maybe I'm tripping. I've only been to Chicago once and had their pizza. Maybe I'm being stupid, but like, don't they only do like the square flats? Like they don't do like
Yes, they
circle.
do. That's the only one they do.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, but I will say it still tasted good. Like it tasted fine, but like,
That is the best pizza I've ever had.
yeah, I'm a New York guy myself, but
Okay. Moving away from pizza for a minute. What do you think about Dairy Queen? Huh,
of what?
Dairy Queen.
Uh, I have some fond memories of Dairy Queen as a child, but like I haven't had it in a while.
I think Dairy Queen is so mid.
I love the ice cream.
See, I couldn't eat ice cream. I was lactose intolerant as a kid, so I never ate like ice cream, milkshakes, any of that stuff. So that all that is like completely irrelevant to me. I'm basing this off of my experiences eating like the fries and the chicken tenders and whatnot. It
Oh
is
yeah, actually
so
it's mid.
it is
It's
so
mid.
mid. It's like perfect C tier alongside Arby's and Checkers.
Yeah, it's
Um,
fine. But I do love Dairy Queen. I do love Dairy Queen. I'll
have
say it.
you heard of a Pollo Loco?
Pollo Loco.
Yeah, I've never heard
Sounds that sounds familiar. Let me look up the logo real quick. I think it sounds. I'm thinking of Los Pollos Hermanos, but that's not it.
of it. I kind of wish I
Oh
could
yeah,
go
no,
eat
I've
there.
never had that.
Okay, me neither. Okay, Firehouse Sub.
Eh.
I put
I mean,
Firehouse at like a. I think Firehouse is pretty good, but it's not the best sub place.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's fine, but like it's not the best sub place. Like
Okay, Five
it's
Guys S tier.
ah, Five Guys is all right.
You wouldn't put okay. Where would you put Five Guys?
I put it like an A or a B.
Okay, I don't eat Five Guys very much, but whenever I do, I'm fucking addicted to it. It's
Yeah,
so
I
unhealthy, but it's so good. The fries, oh my God, I love just the bucket of fries that they give you. It's just insane.
yeah, I'm like I've never been me personally. I've never been like, damn, I want some Five Guys. That's just me though. But like, if someone's like, hey, you want to go to Five
I
Guys?
have been a couple times. I just don't eat it very much. Um,
Yeah, but like,
all right.
if someone's like, hey, you want some
Let's
Five Guys?
talk
I'm
about
down.
what possibly has had the greatest downfall in of any fast food restaurant of all time, and that is IHOP.
You know, I
I
can see
think
what you're
I
saying.
would put IHOP at like a D. I don't think it's F
D?
tier, but I think it's
Whoa.
seriously fallen off super hard. But then again,
Wait, where are you putting it?
I will be totally honest. It has been like 5+ years since I think I last ate at IHOP, maybe a little less than that, but um I would put it like D, maybe C. I think IHOP has fallen off so hard.
I have to put it at a B, but I'm gonna be honest. I have a defend statement for IHOP. So, look, I okay, like breakfast wise, like IHOP is like, yeah, the downfall's kind of crazy. It's all right, but like, I'm not gonna lie. For some reason, like IHOP has like some pretty good like dinner options and like lunch options.
Oh, really? I've never had those, literally ever.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I had like a Philly cheesesteak there the other day,
Sure.
like a month ago, and I was like, damn, this is pretty good. Because I don't have Waffle House where I'm
Okay,
at, so like
I'll
my
be
only
kind of
option.
fair because I haven't had it in a long time, and I have fond memories of it as a kid. I'll put it in C.
See, okay, I'm putting it at a B personally, but like a
Okay, all
high
right.
B. But like it's
Uh,
good.
In-N-Out, possibly the easiest S of this entire list for me.
Okay,
Have you had In-N-Out?
no, I want to. I
Okay,
haven't.
I've been to California and I've had In-N-Out, and oh my God, it is heavenly.
I will update you when I go in a couple months. I will update
It
you.
is
Go in there.
so good. It's so good. You've got to try In-N-Out at least once while you're doing schooling in California.
Yeah, dude. When
Have you
I'm there,
had
I'll let you know.
Jack in the Box?
I haven't had that either.
Okay. I had Jack in the Box like one time and it was pretty good. I would give it what about Jersey Mike's?
Did you like subs?
Yeah.
I mean, like same thing for me. Same thing with like Jimmy John. Not Jimmy John's. Wait, Jersey Mike. Oh, wait. Maybe I'm getting them confused.
I would give this the same as Firehouse Sub. I think this is a B
Yeah,
tier for me.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, it's the
Because
same
I
situation
think
as
it's
Firehouse.
pretty good, but it's also not the best one.
I think we have
Um,
the best same one. I think we have the same opinion on the best sub place.
Now, Little John's, if I've had it, it's been such a long time, so I don't think I can rank this.
What is?
Jimmy John's.
Oh shit! What's your favorite sub place?
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Okay,
It's later on
I
the list.
me personally, I like Jimmy John's and I like Subway a little less, but I think Subway's good.
Okay, so where would you put Jimmy John's?
I don't know. B, I think I like Jimmy John's, but I'm never like I don't. There's none up here. I've never been
Okay.
like, mm,
Have you had
sub
Jollibee?
Jollibee.
Yeah.
No, never even
Okay,
heard of it.
me. I've heard of it, but I've never had it. All right. What do you think about KFC?
Ooh, KFC. All right. So I'm gonna be honest. Like I like it more than Bojangles. I like it more. What's the other one? It's Bojangles and shit. What's the other one? It's better than Churches. There's one other I'm thinking of. It's like Bojangles and damn, I can't remember. I think KFC is like a either mid A or like a high B.
Me personally, I haven't eaten there in a couple years, but I would give it a high B. I think KFC is probably the most overhated restaurant.
Yeah,
Um,
I've never heard people hate on it.
okay, now does your fast food pizza hate, does that apply to Little Caesars?
Yeah, that's just mid.
Okay, I would put it at like a C.
That's fine. I'm cool with the C. I
Have you had
it's just
Long
like,
John Silver's?
oh, dude, Long John Silver's is fucking terrible. All right. Oh my God. Like, all right.
I've
All right.
had
Like,
Captain D's, which I think is kind of similar, and that sucks
yeah, they're
ass.
all, dude. Fast food, seafood, fast food is just like not a good idea. That's just not a good idea. All right.
Okay, that's totally that's your.
It's just not good.
um. Okay, here's a big one. McDonald's.
You hate McDonald's, right?
No, I think McDonald's is the most mid fast food ever.
McDonald's is a funny situation because I think it's all right. You either have a good here's the difference. There's either a good McDonald's or a bad McDonald's. Like
Okay.
like the McDonald's up here, it's pretty mid, but like I really like the McDonald's that was near our old school.
Okay.
So it's like me personally with McDonald's, I'm kind of sitting at like a B.
Okay.
Like it's not A or S, but I don't think it's bad enough to be a C or D because it's like I still like McDonald's. Like I'll go, I like I'll get like a chicken sandwich, like a burger or something. I like the fries. For
Okay.
some reason,
So,
their drinks are banging.
so McDonald's is very even. I think the nuggets are great, but I think McDonald's burgers are fucking ass.
I'm like half and half. It depends what burger you get.
And
Like
I
I
think the
personally,
fries, I people who say McDonald's fries are S tier, get off your ass. What are you on?
I
McDonald's
think they're A
fries
tier.
are the most mid fries of all time. They're not bad, but
Ah,
they're so mid.
they're
People who
good.
say they're the best fries are like fucking high.
They're not the best,
I'm
but
putting
I like.
McDonald's in C.
Okay,
All right, Moe's.
it's fine. Kind of forgettable.
I think Moe's is definitely worse Chipotle. I would give Moe's a D.
A D?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what the fucking noodles company is. Um, okay. Panda Express is F tier.
Oh, that's crazy.
So,
I love
so
Panda Express.
just like you said, um, seafood doesn't work as fast food. I hold this exact same opinion about Chinese food. Like, every single Chinese place I've ever been to was at least 3 times as good as Panda Express. Everything I've ever gotten at Panda Express was just lamer and tasted not as good as literally any other Chinese place I've ever been to.
All right. So you get my pizza take.
Kind of, I guess, yes.
That's how I feel about the pizza thing. But but in the same defense, like for me, okay, I don't know. Okay, this is just my Panda Express experience. I don't know if you know the one by our local mall, not the big one, but the outside one.
I don't know if I do. Um,
Anyway, I used to work around there, and like I used to get Panda Express, and I've only had one thing at Panda Express. I've never had anything else. I've only had one thing. So maybe my opinion's a little different, but I get the like what is it, the chow mein, like the noodles or like the lo mein or whatever, and then the
okay.
teriyaki chicken. And I put teriyaki sauce on it. It was pretty good. Like I liked it, but I
So
hadn't had anything else. So if you want to put it in like F, that's fine. But me
I
personally, because
for for
the
for,
one
for
item
me
I've
for
had,
me Panda Express, like I could maybe be convinced of a D, but honestly, I want to put it in F tier. I fucking
you,
hate Panda
I don't think it's a
Express.
I don't think it's an F tier. You should put it in B because like I think it's all right.
Okay,
I haven't had,
okay, fine, fine.
but I've only in my defense, I've only had one item there. I I don't get anything else.
Okay, fine. I'll settle on D tier. Okay. Panera, me personally, I'm putting Panera in S tier. I love Panera a lot. I eat Panera all the time.
I don't know. I think it's good for what it is, but I don't go there a lot because like I don't know. I can't even think of like what I would get at Panera Bread. I won't. That's my problem with Panera. I always go there and I'm like, nothing. I don't know what I want. Like this is nothing
Panera,
here that I.
I only get one thing at Panera. Panera has my favorite grilled cheese.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, the
that,
grilled
that
cheese is good.
that's what I get every time. Plus, like the baguette, it's a very consistent experience, and I like it every time.
All right. Me personally,
Now,
I'm at like an A or a B on Panera, but S is
okay.
fine.
I would put Papa John's also in S tier. I think it's easily the best fast food pizza.
I'll give you that. Best fast food pizza it is. It's not an S tier though, but for fast
Okay,
food, okay, all right. I'll let it slide an S, but just because it's like a fast food tier list,
yeah,
but it's still mid compared to like, Chicago or New York style pizza.
yeah, it's not as good as that, obviously, as we've stated. Um,
Damn those stuffed crust pizzas. They're good.
have you had EDQ?
What is it?
EDQ? Apparently,
No.
it's some kind of chicken place. Okay, well, Penn Station. It says it's East Coast subs.
What is it called? Sorry, you cut out on my end.
But Penn Station?
Nah,
Never
never heard
heard
of
of
it.
that. Never heard of that. Okay, okay. Pizza Hut.
F.
I would
F.
put Pizza Hut at like a B.
I I I don't know. I fucking hate Pizza Hut. I think Pizza Hut is like a disgrace to pizza. Like I think it's the worst thing anyone's ever fucking made in their life. It's so tastes like shit.
So just like earlier, I'll do what mine is here, and then people can listen for your opinion and whatnot. But I, I think Pizza Hut's decent. But that's also because I don't really find that many pizzas to be bad necessarily. Um, have you had Popeyes? Because I've actually never had Popeyes.
That's the one I was thinking of when I was talking about KFC.
Yeah.
Yeah, Popeyes is all right. I mean, like, I don't know.
Do you think it's
It's
worth killing?
fine.
Do you think it's worth killing a man over?
What? No.
You never heard those stories about people killing each other over Popeye's chicken sandwiches?
Is this like a Reddit story? What the fuck? No, I've never.
No, no, it's like it was like a news thing from several years ago. Uh, people, let me see if I can find it. People killed over Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Dude,
Uh,
that's some stupid shit. Imagine taking a life over a chicken sandwich. That's
yeah, yeah, okay, okay. So I'm looking at the CNN article. This is from November 5th, 2019. Man stabbed to death after argument over Popeye's chicken sandwich. A man was stabbed to death Monday at a Maryland Popeyes because he cut the line for the restaurant's re-released chicken sandwich and argued with another man who confronted him. Um,
all
his
right,
name was
cutting someone.
Kevin guy's name was Kevin Tyrell Davis, and he was stabbed outside the restaurant. Um,
Okay, no lie, cutting someone over a chicken sandwich, not valid. Cutting someone over cutting the line, yeah, I'd do that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, that's crazy. I've never heard
the
that.
police chief called the stabbing a pointless crime. That's so funny. Oh my
It was.
god. That yeah, that's fucking hilarious to me. So where would you put Popeyes?
I definitely wouldn't kill a man over it, but I put it like a B. Fine.
Okay. Um, have you heard of Portillo's?
Uh,
Okay. Hot belly,
what is it called?
hot belly.
No,
Okay. A lot of these I've never heard of. Qdoba,
no.
uh, Quiznos,
Fresno's?
Quiznos,
Nope.
uh, Roy Rogers.
No.
Okay. Sbarro, Sbarro.
Nope.
Okay. Okay, finally another one. Schwatzky's. Okay. I would put Schwatzky's at like a B. I think it's
Yeah,
solid.
it's good on the occasion.
Yeah, they have
Like,
decent pizza and sandwiches, but it's far from my first option most times.
I could never eat it consistently. Like that would be like an occasional thing.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, I have never had Shake Shack.
Ooh, I had this the other day for the first time
What do you think
when I
of
was
it?
dropping off. Me and Taylor. I dropped her off at the airport, and we went to Chick-fil-A, and it was fucking packed. The line out the door. So we went to Shake Shack. That was right next to it, dead as fuck. So my only complaint with Shake Shack is, god damn, is it expensive? Like it is so expensive for no reason. But the
Like,
milkshake,
how much we talking? Like more expensive than Five Guys?
I don't remember how much Five Guys is, but I'll tell you right now. Like I got a burger. I got a portobello mushroom burger. Taylor got some like a chicken sandwich, and we both got these like chili cheese fries and two milkshakes. Okay, so basically two meals. That shit was almost like $40.
Damn, that's kind of wild.
But I don't know, man. It was good. Okay, I don't know about you, and it's fine if you don't. This is the completely understandable thing. How do you feel about mushrooms?
Um, Truffle mushrooms I like. Shiitake mushrooms I kind of hate.
Are those like the norm? Okay, I don't know about you. I fucking love mushrooms. I don't know why, but like I love them. Okay, so like I got this like portobello mushroom burger, and it had like a mushroom like in the middle of the like sandwich, and like cheese down it, and then like it was stuff. It was a stuffed mushroom pretty much,
Sounds
and it
tasty.
was and like I liked it. It tasted fucking great. For me, I put it like an A. Like I was really surprised.
Alright,
And
okay.
the shake was great. The shake was so fucking good.
Okay, I have no idea what the fuck is.
What is it?
What fuck is that? Uh,
Eeps? Yeah, no, I have no idea.
and then what does that say? Skyline something? Skyline chili?
Don't know it.
I don't know. Oh boy. Okay. All right. So I mentioned that there was something worse than Burger King in my opinion. We finally come to it. That's Sonic. Sonic is the worst
All right.
fast food I've ever had.
There was something else I thought you were gonna say, and I'm glad it wasn't what I was thinking.
No,
So
Sonic. Uh, the last time I had Sonic was like 4 or 5 years ago, and it was like less than mediocre burgers and fries, and shit gave me like a fucking awful stomach ache after. It was horrible, like horrific experience.
that's me every time at Burger King. You remember? Do you remember at when the what was it? Across the Spider Verse came out? They did like the Burger King promotion, and it was the
I never had it, but I saw the things.
I got food poisoning and got put out for a week. It was fucking awful.
That's what I felt like when I ate what was quite that bad. That's what I felt like was gonna happen when I ate Sonic. Sonic is awful. Um,
Yeah, not
Steak
good.
and Shake, I'm gonna put that in A tier. I think it's like similar food to Shake Shack, but um,
Yeah,
I love Steak and Shake. I think it's very very good.
dude, that sauce they have. Oh my god, like the patty melt sauce. That's fucking peak. No lie.
I'll take your word for it because I don't really use sauces. But okay. So my favorite sub place is Subway, and I'm gonna put
All
Subway
right.
in A tier.
And what?
A tier.
All right, that's fair. Subway,
I,
I think
I
is a
I
little.
think Subway is really good.
I think it's a mixed bag because I like you know the controversies with fucking Subway.
Yes, yes, I do.
Not even just Jared, but like the food problems. Like, okay, I can't lie to you. Like, it's good. Like, I think if you don't, I think me personally, if you don't like any food that's customizable, it's like, all right, yeah, it could be just bad, but then at the same time, that could just be
Yeah,
you
at
being
at
stupid
that
and picking
point,
the
you
wrong
probably
option.
shouldn't eat at Subway, to be honest.
Yeah, like, but who knows? I don't know.
Have you ever
Subway's
heard
good.
of
No,
Have you ever heard of Swenson's?
nope.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Taco Bell.
All right, I know you hate Taco Bell.
Yeah, this is an instant F tier for me. I fucking
No,
hate
fuck
Taco Bell.
no, fuck no. Taco Bell is not an F tier. Obviously, okay, for me, all right, this is gonna be crazy because I know Taco Bell is bad. But wait, okay, hold on. Have you ever been to Mexico? I feel like you have.
Yes, yes, yeah. And I've had
All right,
actual Mexican food, and it's
yeah, that's my
delicious.
defense. I've never been to Mexico and had real Mexican food, but I will tell you right now, there is no other experience like being drunk out of your mind, and then your homeboy who's sober gets in the whip, and you guys go to Taco Bell, and you get like a fucking chicken quesadilla. You're hammered, and you just take a bite with that Baja Blast. My God. But all right, it's weird. All right, they made
It's
one
actually
take. One
funny.
thing I have. Go ahead.
I wouldn't know that experience because I never did underage drinking when we were in high school. So
True, but even sober, I still like Taco Bell. But I think you have to get the right items. I think it's the same thing with Arby's for me. You can't get a bad item that you know is bad. But like, I don't know. They made the Baja Blast. I'm drinking a Baja Blast right fucking now. I fucking love that drink. And then like,
Well, see, here's the thing for me is not only have I actually been to Mexico and had actual Mexican food, and but also my stepbrother-in-law is Mexican himself, and and I've had a lot of his family's cooking, and it is absolutely delicious.
Oh, I bet. I
And
bet it's so
and
much
and
better than
and,
Taco
and,
Bell.
and, that, and it's for the exact reason that not only do I think Taco Bell is shit, I think a lot of American Mexican food places are also not good either. And I think Taco
Right.
Bell is by far the worst offender out of all of those. So for me, it's F tier.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Taco Bell is like a top 3 fast food place for me. I
You
fucking
would
love
put it
Taco
in
Bell.
S tier?
I'd put it in A. I'm not saying Taco Bell's an S tier,
That is wild to me. That is
but it's an A.
insane. That is
Dude,
insane.
they have a grilled cheese burrito. It's literally a grilled cheese
That
on
sounds
top of a burrito.
disgust. That sounds disgusting.
Fucking awesome.
That is. I
I'm gonna go
think
get it.
that's by far the biggest disparity of this entire list. I don't think we're ever going to agree on that.
But I get what you're saying because you've had real Mexican food. Like I'm not gonna like I'm not mad at you for not liking Taco Bell because I understand you've
Yeah,
had real
I
Mexican food.
I I hate Taco Bell and Del Taco for like that exact same reasoning. I'm never eating either one again for that exact same reasoning. To be honest.
Del Taco's pretty ass. Dude, I just love Taco Bell. Oh, I love Taco. I'm
Now,
gonna go get Taco Bell
have
after
you
this.
ever heard of Cabana or Torchy tacos?
No.
Okay. We're skipping those. Okay, now what do you think about Waffle House?
S.
Really?
Waffle House, dude. That's like honestly the top 5 things I miss after moving from the South is Taco Bell. Like, not Taco Bell. Fuck. Waffle House.
I I would give an A, but I'm also not upset at an S tier. Honestly, I'm fine with S tier to be honest, because I eat at Waffle like because I don't live with my mom, I have breakfast with her a lot. One of our frequent spots is Waffle House, so
Yep.
it has a special value for me in that way. And Waffle House is just a really consistent experience. They just have really
Yeah,
good
man.
fucking waffles and really good fucking bacon. I don't like eggs, so I don't eat the eggs, but everyone I know likes the Waffle House eggs. Um,
I have a good experience. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, so like I'd say 2023 summer, me and my friends, we loved exploring abandoned places. So this was the move. We would literally like do like a sleepover at one person's house, but we would just wouldn't sleep. We'd leave at like midnight, find an abandoned place, explore it, then go to a fucking Waffle House, and then just like go crazy.
so
I fucking love Waffle House. Good memories at Waffle House.
yeah, yeah, me
My
too,
last
me too.
meal in Georgia. My last meal in Georgia, both times it was Waffle House.
I think I remember that actually. Now I've, I don't know if Wawa is like a more northern thing, like where you are.
It
Have you
is.
tried it? Have you tried it?
Yeah. Okay. I can tell you about Wawa. I can tell you about Wawa and Sheets. Okay. So like
Oh,
like
you
Quick
have
Trip.
had sheets. Okay.
All right. Like Quick Trip.
Yes, I love Quick Trip. Quick Trip is like one of my
I
favorite restaurants, genuinely. Like, no cap.
I was the biggest Quick Trip defender. Okay. I went up north when I was in boot camp. I was having arguments with people. They're like, Wawa's is the best. I'm like, dude, Quick Trip. You don't know. I had Wawa and I still love Quick Trip, but holy fuck, dude.
Oh, okay.
Like they weren't lying. Like I love Quick Trip as much as the next guy. I fucking love Quick Trip. It's peak. But bro,
Where would you put
Wawa and
Wawa
Sheets
then?
are like on another level.
You okay? Damn. All right. You put
Like
them
when
in
it
S
comes to
tier?
gas station restaurant food, I'm not putting it at S, but like
Okay.
gas station fast food wise, that's like an A.
Okay. For both of them?
Yeah, Sheets is ridiculous, dude. Like I think Sheets is better than Wawa, but
Oh, I've never even heard of Sheets before.
it's mostly in Virginia.
Okay. That's weird. I've been to Virginia a lot, but maybe I've never been to the right area of Virginia. What do you think about Wendy's?
It's good. Me personally, I'm like a solid A with it. I think it's good.
I
I
think
like Wendy's.
Wendy's is like a C for me.
C is
I
kind of
see.
wild.
See, I think Wendy's is like kind of the same as McDonald's. I think the nuggets
No,
are really good. I think the fries are mid, and I think the burgers and chicken sandwiches are ass.
I think you just don't like burgers.
No, no, I do, but um, not,
What?
I don't eat
Wendy's
burgers
is great.
very much, and I'm kind of picky about the burgers I have, I guess.
I
Um,
love Wendy's.
okay, so you put in A.
And you want it in C. I say we meet in the middle and just throw it in B tier.
Okay, I'm not terribly upset at that because honestly, I do think it's better than McDonald's to be
Oh,
totally real.
for
Uh,
sure. I think it's way better than McDonald's.
uh, Whataburger. I think Whataburger is superior McDonald's in literally every level. I think it's got
You
better
think?
fries. I think it's got
Yes.
better chicken sandwiches. I think the
Yes.
burgers are way better. I would put
Yes.
it like I would
Or
put it
think
like a high B.
Whataburger? Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. Whataburger's like an S tier for me. That's my
Wow.
favorite fast food.
Okay, okay. I
And
wouldn't go quite that far, but I think Whataburger's pretty dang good. I would put it definitely like higher end of B. I think it's
let me tell
literally
you,
superior McDonald's on every level.
I've never in my life had a Whataburger, but I'll tell you what I have had at Whataburger. Okay,
What?
the patty melt. Oh my god, that
I've
patty
only
melt is
had the
divine.
chicken sandwich, but the chicken
You gotta
sandwich
try the
they
patty
have
melt.
there is really tasty.
I've had that one too. I will also say this on everyone's soul. The fucking it's a seasonal milkshake, and it's so fucking good. Do you like Dr Pepper?
No.
Oh, well, I love Dr Pepper, and they have a Dr
Okay.
Pepper milkshake, and I I think that's one of my favorite drinks of all time. It was
Wow.
so
Oh,
so
okay.
good,
Have you had
so
White
good.
Castle?
Yeah. Okay. White Castle and Crystals
No.
are like
Crystals
it's like
is
the same concept.
Crystals isn't on this list, so we're just ranking White Castle.
All right. Why I fucking don't like it.
So D or F?
Have you had White Castle?
No.
You would hate it because you said you're picky about burgers. Imagine a tiny soggy burger that doesn't taste good.
Okay, so D.
Yeah, it's not good. Like
Okay.
that is stoner. That is stoner food. That is a stoner item.
Stoner's food.
Dude, you want some
So,
White Castle? What? No.
so do you got Taco Bell for the drunks and White Castle for the stoners?
You can pretty much mix and match those, but yeah.
Okay. Have you had something called Wiener Schnitzel?
What? No.
I've never heard of that. And then Wings something? Okay, Wingstop.
B Dubs is better. The Wingstop is fine.
So, because to be honest, like I've barely eaten at Wingstop or Buffalo Wild Wings. Personally, I'm not much of a wings guy in general. Like, if I have the option, I'd rather get like chicken tenders or some kind of sandwich over wings. Um, so in general, I don't really eat at like wings only places very much. So I can't really fairly. Which one? Where would you put
That's
Wingstop?
fair. Wingstop is maybe like a B. I'll be real. I'll be real. I only really like I only really like Buffalo Wild Wings because that's like fond memories, like hockey game, and then like the whole team goes to the fucking B
Okay,
Dubs like
that's
after
cool.
the game
That's
and it's just
cool.
like eating.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was a good old time.
I actually don't think I've ever eaten Buffalo Wild Wings once, and I think I've had Wingstop maybe 2 or 3 times in my life.
Good.
Okay,
It's a good time.
now my favorite fast food of all time, the last one is Zaxby's.
Yes, this guy understands it. Fuck yeah, Zaxby's is peak.
Zaxby's is the only fast food that I can have 2, maybe 3 times in the same week, and I won't get tired of it.
Yup,
I, I
yup.
can't, I
Zaxby's is
can't
that.
even have that with Raising Cane's or Chick-fil-A. Um, Zaxby's, it has the best chicken and the best
Yup,
fries.
dude. The sauce, Zax sauce, I love, dude. Oh my
I've
god.
heard good things, but like I said, I don't eat sauces, so I don't use Zax
That's
sauce.
kind of crazy. I love sauce, dude. Sauces, man. I love like
Okay. Now, Let's order it. I think that's kind of fun. So in S tier we have, or I put Zaxby's, Raising Cane's, In-N-Out, Chick-fil-A, Five Guys, Panera, Papa John's, and Waffle House.
Okay.
So I'll let you order all the tiers.
Okay, so you want me to like pick my S tiers?
Make the order of it of the ones that are in S tier right now.
Oh, okay. Zaxby's, Chick-fil-A. No, Zaxby's, Cane's, Chick-fil-A, Waffle House. What were the other ones? Panera Bread.
In-N-Out,
That was
Five
one.
Guys, Panera, Papa John's.
Papa John's, Panera, In-N-Out, and Five Guys. Actually, In-N-Out's last because I've never had it.
Okay. Now in A tier we have Chipotle, Cookout, Denny's, Shake Shack, Steak and Shake, Subway, Sheets, and Wawa.
All right. I'm only gonna pick a couple of these because, like, all right, I'm putting uh Sheets. Wait, no. You said Chipotle was in there.
Yeah.
I'd say Chipotle, Sheets, um, Shake Shack, and then the rest I kind of don't care. They can go wherever.
Okay. Um, and then eh, uh, we don't have to do the B tier or C tier. How about we just do the F tier one last? I think.
Okay.
Uh, so we got Burger King, Long John Silver, Sonic, and Taco Bell.
I think putting Taco Bell in the same league as Long John Silver's and fucking Burger King is diabolical. But
And I'm gonna go ahead and move Panda Express back down there because fuck it.
oh my god. All right. Yeah, no. I'm putting Taco Bell, Panda Express at the top of the F tier list.
Okay,
Burger King and Pizza Hut are at the very end.
okay. Well, I keep Pizza Hut in B tier, but that's just me.
Uh,
Uh,
oh yeah, Pizza Hut is just internally in my brain, though, like awful.
okay. Now, which is worse between is Long John Silver worse than Sonic for you?
Oh, true. Yeah, that's right. Long John
Yep.
Silver's is worse than Sonic. Dude, okay,
Okay.
imagine like do you like seafood?
I fucking love seafood.
All right,
And
you've
I know
never
what you're talking about. I haven't had Long John Silver's, but I've had something similar. I've had Captain D's before,
Yep.
and Captain D's was horse shit.
Yeah,
Captain
Long
D's is
John
some of the
Silver's is the
worst
same.
food I've ever had. Honestly, Captain D's might be like the worst restaurant I've ever eaten at.
Yeah, fuck Captain D's, fuck Long John Silver's.
Um,
See, you know where I think Sonic fell off?
where
I think like maybe in the 90s and 80s, Sonic would have been cool. You know, like got the roller skating girls. Maybe it wasn't that bad back in the day, but like I've never been to a Sonic and seen them like roller skate. I think that's the problem. I think
it's
that's the
so
big problem with
true though.
like, and then it decreased morale. You know, when they stopped doing the roller skates, that decreased people wanting to go because that was the charm, and then that
Right.
decreased the money they were receiving to put in. So then the food quality got worse. That's my hypothesis on it.
You're probably right. Well, okay. I just DM'd you the fast food tier list. Like what the final result looked like. Uh,
Some of these hurt my soul, but then some of these are insanely valid. So it works.
well, well, I think we mostly agreed, to be honest.
Yeah, I think we
Mostly
did.
agreed. Um,
Oh, okay. In the never had that one with the chicken face that is near me. I could go find out. Am I going to? Probably not.
oh,
But
the wings one. What the fuck?
yeah.
Okay.
All right, it's
All
time.
right.
It's
Xenoblade
time.
time. Okay. Okay. So,
Oh my
where
god.
do you want to start from? You want to start from where we left off last time?
All
Here,
right, all right,
let's start off from where we were last time, where you were like halfway through chapter 4. Let's start
all right.
and go through the rest of the game from there.
Okay, all right, dude. All right, let me tell you. So I had duty Friday on the boat, and I'm supposed to sleep from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. And
Right.
I just couldn't because Xenoblade was getting so good. I played
Yeah.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 for 13 hours straight on Friday.
My God. No way,
I'm not even
bro.
lying. I played it for 13 hours straight.
That's wild.
Let me tell you why that happened. I was supposed to go to bed, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna finish this cutscene, and then I'm gonna go to bed. And it was that really fucking long cutscene where Noah and the gang are in jail.
Oh my
And,
God. And
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 after
and
that
and and,
peak
and,
fiction
and,
happened,
and with Neo, dude.
yeah, I couldn't sleep. I was like, oh, I'm gonna play this game. I finished it yesterday,
Okay, so
and
first off, I want to know, what did you think about the plot twist about the queens? I remember
about the
you
queens,
texted me something about that as like, wait, what? They're fucking robots or something?
yeah, well, because okay, so I was, as you know, I've played Xenoblade 1 and 2 before 3, which thank God I did. I'm really happy I did. And here's the thing, it's Melia and Nia. And I was really confused because I was like, oh, these are characters I spent 50 plus hours with in the original games. Why are they being fucking bitches? Like, what's happening? They're robots. And I'm like, okay, cool. And when I tell you, okay, you know the scene where they go to get the real queen in the palace area or whatever, and then like she wakes up, Nia wakes up, and then she just gets a fucking shot. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Like right when they wake up the queen, she like opens her eyes, and then one of the Mobius, it was like Yorin, just right through her chest, and I literally screamed. I was like, "No!" I was like, "No! What?" And then, dude, Yorin like kind of changing at the end, and then like falling off. Oh my god! Oh my god! I have so many things to say about Xenoblade 3. Um, where do I even start? Yeah,
Okay,
no.
okay, okay, okay. Again, we're gonna try to go in order so I can help you organize your thoughts here. So we
Yeah,
had the crazy plot twist with with the queens at the end of chapter 4. At the
yep,
beginning of chapter 5, that's when you find the city, right? If I
yeah.
remember
That was
correctly.
crazy. That was crazy. I was like, "There's a secret city in the fucking sword." Okay, that's cool as shit. We're hanging out with everybody. And then we got to go rescue the queen. So we go to the archipelago islands or whatever to get the key. You go to the prison. All
Right,
right,
and you're entering the
prison.
Agnes Palace, right?
Yeah, so you're at the prison, and then you meet Gondor, right? Which that family tree is fucked, by the way, because technically Gondor is Noah's great 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 grandchild.
What?
Yeah, do you not know about this?
Seth, I don't know anything about the Xenoblade 4.
Oh, dude. So, well, yeah, okay. Well, Gondor and Monica are Noah's great great grandchildren.
Oh, wait. Yeah, yeah, no. That doesn't make sense because it's like they're the grandchildren of the end, like that Noah
Yeah,
timeline, right? Okay, yes, then
yeah.
I do know
I'm
what you're
playing
talking about.
to give you an idea. I'm playing in the DLC. You play as uh, what Guernica? You remember Guernica from the beginning of the three?
Uh, yes.
You're playing as his dad, pretty much, or his grandfather, or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, back to base three. Yeah. So you go to the Archipelago Islands, you bust out of prison, and then when you're escaping, there's like the little lady with the pigtails, and she fucking betrays you. That I was like, all right, I kind of figured that was coming. Not surprised. But then like, and obviously you already know like N and M are like Noah and Mia. You just don't know
Right.
how yet at the time. and you fight M, and dude, that plot twist where you don't know that they changed conscious like there, but you find out later, that was cool as fuck. Um, I was literally standing like, no, 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 no. When Senna and Lance were like going up in the Ouroboros, like about to commit suicide, like about to like kill themselves for everyone else. I was like, if that happens, I'm fucking putting down this game. Like I was like, no, you better not fucking kill them. Um, yeah. So then they go to prison and whatnot. That was heartbreaking. I was like, this is awful. Like Noah's just like freaking out, and then you don't know that M is in Mio. Like you don't know that yet, and it's like
Oh my
she's saying
God,
these things.
man, you're reminding me of all my memories. That entire that long ass cutscene to me is the peak of the game.
Yeah, it was
It's the
fucking great.
best part of the game, in my opinion.
I'll get to my favorite part because I cried, I sobbed, but yeah, dude, and like, oh man, and then that like the scene where they're about to like kill like, when M dies, and you think it's Mio, and Noah's like freaking out.
And
Yeah,
and
dude, I
and
was
then
like, holy
you
shit.
see all the crazy shit about like their timeline together and
Yeah,
whatnot. And then there's that, and then there's like those weird interludes where you're like walking as Noah throughout that like
yeah,
heaven
through the
looking
clouds.
area, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
It's just,
Oh
it's
man.
so peak. It's so peak. Oh my
Uh,
God.
the 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 origin like dungeon that was fun. I liked, dude. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, I'll get here after we talk about how good 3 is because I have some things to say about it. But still, anyway, that dungeon was cool. Like the origin blade is badass. Like that whole thing was cool. And then I really liked the boss fight. The boss fight was great because it was like you play as the original trio and then you play as like the Agnian trio and then you all combine into one and then you get to fight Zed. And I was like, this is awesome. Like this is just an awesome game.
Okay,
And
okay. All right. Okay, confession time. Confession time. I never finished Xenoblade 3. I couldn't get past the Z boss fight.
what?
Um,
What level were you? I was level 70.
I, it was like I was level 70 something, and then I barely made it past the first stage, and then I got to the second one where it's like the big face. And
Dude, what? No.
and that was it. And it wasn't because I rage quit or anything. It was like I meant to go back and like do more grinding to like level up for it. Um, but I don't know, I lost interest. So
You like doing that. You like doing that. I don't know how you do that. You like playing the game up until the end and then just like not doing it.
uh sometimes it's not intentional. That one is one where it wasn't really intentional, but I don't know anything about the actual ending of the game as a result. So
You don't?
you're gonna have to tell me everything here. I don't know anything about this.
Oh my god. What? You don't know the ending?
No, I don't. I actually don't.
Oh my god, that was my favorite part. Okay, okay. I'll tell you about the ending.
No, how many phases of the Z boss fight are there? Because I got
A few.
through. I because I got through the first one where it's on the stage,
Yeah.
and there's all this stuff about like the power about like he tries to restrict the power of the chain links, and then it slowly unlocks, and then I got to the part where you fight the big face of him, and then
Yeah.
that was where I had stopped because I couldn't
Okay.
beat that one. So I don't anything beyond that. What's like the other
All right.
phase in the boss fight?
Um so there's a after you like kind of get that one halfway, you're in a section where it like they split the Kevnin trio and the Agnian trio in like separate, so you're only playing as Noah, Lance, Uni. And
Okay.
you get them like you obviously you do a little more damage because there's only 3 of you. And once you get them like halfway, it switches to the Agnian trio, and then you do that. And then once that happens, you kind of go back and forth for a little bit. But when you go back after the first time to the Kavesi trio, the heroes you collected from the like playing the game, like the ones where you liberated the colonies, they appear,
Oh,
and then they
that's
help.
cool.
They back you up fighting Zed, and then they go back to the Agni trio and it does the same. They back you up, and then like eventually it all combines, and then you just fight him, and yeah, you beat him. The way I finished the game, I'll have to send you a clip of it. I finished it with a chain attack. It was beautiful.
Oh, that's epic.
Um, so you beat Zed, and there's like a little cutscene. They're talking or whatever. Zed's destroyed. Oh, you were you there where N and M like left Noah and Mio's body and sacrificed himself?
Does that happen after the boss fight?
Yeah, it does. So you beat
Oh,
Zed,
okay,
and
so
then
so I didn't see that.
yeah, so pretty much N and M's consciousness flow out of Noah and Mio, and then they talk to Noah and Mio for a little bit, and then they hug, and then they like combine and like pierce through Zed and kill him.
Okay, that's awesome.
And then yeah, uh, then after it's like hooray we won, and then they're back at the colony. And you remember how like the whole thing was like, oh, like when this happens, the worlds are gonna like collide or whatever.
Right, right.
They pretty much didn't, and what happened was it was heartbreaking. So Noah's there. There's a scene of Noah like doing his swing sets, when he's at the training camp. And then Lance comes and he's like, "Hey Noah, it's time." And then he looks back, gives him a head nod, and then Lance walks away and he looks at the sword, and then he throws the sword into the ocean. And then he runs
Yeah.
back and it's the whole gang. They're like talking or whatever, being cute and shit. And then Noah and Mio kiss,
Forge.
and they're hugging and they're holding hands for a second. And when they're holding hands, their hands start to like go away from each other, and then the worlds start to split apart. And then both of the trios start running at each other, like they're just sprinting at each other, and it's like effortless. And they're playing this song, dude. Oh my god! And then yeah, the worlds are split apart, and then you kind of get like a song, and like Noah and Mia are like looking at each other, and it was peak, and I cried.
How did the other two games come into the ending, though?
All right, so are we? Wait,
Like,
like how?
do Shulk and Rex appear in the final cutscene in some way?
So I'm playing Three's DLC right now, and from my understanding, I don't know what's happening, but I think I do. So I'm at a part where Shulk and Rex are in the DLC, and I looked it up, and the DLC is like centuries before. Like Mobius just took over. I'm at like
Ah,
that's where the
okay.
DLC is set. Mobius just took over, and Shulk and Rex are here. I just got introduced to them again, and I'm gonna guess like something happens, and that's why the queens were put to sleep. I don't know yet.
Okay.
Um, Now I'm gonna compare it to 1 and 2. I'm gonna compare. I'm gonna do some little comparisons
Wait,
because
wait,
there
but
are.
before you do that, there's some things I wanted to ask you about three specifically.
Okay,
So what do you think about the Yuffie stuff? Like learning everything about her character.
Uni. I thought it was
Oh,
good.
Uni, I mean. Uh,
Yeah, I heard Yuffie. I was like, bruh. Um,
I have FF7 remake on the brain.
I feel you. I liked it. I liked her stuff a lot. Um, you know, I thought it was interesting. I was like, that's cool. She's not scared anymore. Whatever. Kind of felt the same way about Uni that I felt about Senna's stuff. It was like, all right, she doesn't feel worthless
Okay,
anymore. Cool.
okay.
But
The,
I
the
think
the
out.
The last big thing I want to ask you about is the Hero Quest stuff.
Okay, yeah,
Because that was like probably the biggest side content in the game, and it was the only kind of side quest I did. So
yeah.
I was
I
just
did a lot of them.
curious, like, yeah, okay, which one was your favorite that you did?
Oh man. See, the thing about it is like some of them are like pretty good. Like Ethel's was really good. Like the I forget what his name is, but the Kavesi like mechanic was cool. But then there's some that are just like the exact same over again, where it's like, okay, you show up, they want to kill you, and then like you defeat the Mobius, and then they're like, oh my god, you're like not evil, and then like they join your party. Those were fine. Like they were just the same thing over again.
I think my favorite one, it might have counted as part of the main story, but my favorite one was the
Miyagi.
one that you did about Noah's friend. I don't remember what his name was.
Oh, Chris, I liked Miyagi's a lot. That was Mio's friend,
Okay.
but Chris's was great. Yeah, no, I think those are like S, like Chris and Miyagi. Those are great. And that moment where Noah is sending Chris off, and like
Oh,
Senna
that
asked Mio,
that that
Mio's
that
like
was that was beautiful.
like Senna asked Mio, he's like, "Are you gonna do it? Like, you gonna like see him off?" And he's like, "No, this is Noah's. He's got that." That was peak.
Um, I will say a little thing that something I think like my favorite individual detail is in Blade 3, which just shows how much I love the world of it. I love that, like, speaking of sending people off, I love that that's a mechanic that you can do, like
Yeah,
finding the corpses and sending. It'll be like my favorite individual like mechanic in the whole game. But
yeah.
um,
No, it was great.
okay, so now you can do comparison stuff.
All right. There are things I like in one and two more than three,
Okay,
but at the same time there are things in three that do that like just excel way better than two and one. So
okay,
I think world wise and like exploration and world wise, I think I like two more.
okay,
I think I like two's the best. Xenoblade 3 has the best combat out of either of them. Like I
that's
will say
that's
that.
that's pretty obvious, I think.
Like chain attacks are broken if you do them right. Like I'm
Oh
not even
yeah.
lying there.
Oh yeah.
Like there are boss fights that if I did not have chain attacks, I would have lost.
But it doesn't feel like cheap at all, I think, because
No, it doesn't.
they feel really satisfying and rewarding, especially if you get one while Lucky 7 is enabled, dude.
Yep. Peak. Um, I I think I like one and two's music a little more.
Okay.
Like I just don't think. All right, like how do I put this? Like I don't think there was a moment. Like there were moments in three, but like counterattack in two, like end game, like I don't know. I think that was like my favorite, but
I think you're
like I
worth
don't know.
for it.
I think there were like a few like songs that I really like that ending song in three. Holy shit, that was awesome. But like damn, like yeah, I gotta say I like one and two's music a little more. Character wise, I think I'm pretty equal footing on one, two, and three. Like I'm pretty like, oh yeah, I don't really like any of them more than the other.
Okay.
I like all of them pretty equally. I think I like Noah more. I don't know. I like them all a lot. Um,
Which one is your favorite of the three?
fuck.
You you
That's
you
so
you, you
hard.
you know I was gonna ask that. Like,
I
if you're
know, I
if you're
know.
comparing them, you got to pick a favorite. We kind of know.
Dude, I love all of them. I love Rex too. Like I think Rex is peak. But like, damn. See, it's so hard because obviously you haven't finished 1 and 2, but like with 3, with all the Xenoblade games, they all have a moment like near the end of the game where they're just broken down completely. Like they all have a moment in each game where like something happens and they are just like they're just like not this like same, like they're broken. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like like Noah in the jail. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And dude, like when they overcome that, that's when I get stuck because I'm like, oh, dude, they're all like so good. I think I like I don't know. Maybe Rex. Rex might be my favorite.
We're not talking about your favorite protagonist. Like which of the three games is your favorite?
Oh, dude, that's like asking me like Persona, like which one's my favorite.
Well, you said Persona 3 is your favorite. You've told me that several
I yeah, but
times
like
on
I
this
still like
podcast.
uh um 3. I think 3 might be my favorite, but I don't think it would be my favorite unless I played 1 and 2. Like I think if I did what you did and just played 3, I wouldn't have liked it as much because I don't like there's some moments that I'm like that I was like, "Oh my god," like that because of 1 and 2. And I don't think I would have had that experience if I didn't play 1 and 2 first. So
Valid,
three
valid.
with 3 with the help of 1 and 2. Like, okay, oh, you didn't get Endgame, you don't know, but the queens at the end, they like so Melia opens up a box and it's the fucking Monado,
Oh.
and then Nia like presses a button and then Poppy. I don't know if you got that far in 2, but Poppy comes running out and she's like, "Hey!" And I'm like, "Oh my god!" And then it shows the picture of Rex with like the children, like or not children, but it shows Rex like with the crew from 2, and I'm like at the end of the game, I'm like, oh my god.
Hmm. I'll watch this last cutscene at some
Yeah,
point
dude.
today. Uh 'cause I'm sure it's gonna be peak, obviously. Um well, okay, so that's Xenoblade 3.
Yeah,
Where
I'm not done
would you
DLC. Oh,
say
where is it?
like Xenoblade ranks in like your top 10 games of all time? Are all three games in your top 10?
Probably. Like I'm gonna
Wow.
tell you right now, like franchise wise,
You've told me it's like
what
second to Persona.
it's like barely under Persona now. Like
Yeah.
at first like finishing like 1 and 2, I was like, all right, this is definitely number 2 for me. I'm not gonna lie, but it's still like below Persona, like clearly, dude. When I finished 3 and the story kind of came full circle with 1, 2, and 3, I was like, this is like barely below. Like I just experienced peak fiction. Like, oh my god, it was awesome.
Sure. Um, well, video games wise, I haven't played Crisis Core since we recorded the last episode. Because I didn't bring my Steam Deck with me when I went to my mom's for Christmas and whatnot. And
Yeah.
afterward, I was supposed to leave on a vacation to Charleston, but then I got sick with the flu and I didn't go. Uh,
Oh, that sucks.
which kind of sucked because I was looking forward to it, but I've just been chilling the past couple days. But I haven't played any Crisis Core like anymore, but so I don't have any more, I guess, updates to give on that. Um,
Yeah.
uh, I have added some games back to my video game queue though. Uh,
Okay.
and I'll just add another one. So currently, my full gaming queue it's like games I want to play at some point. Class finished. Um, is I have Tears of the Kingdom, Final Fantasy 10, 9, OG7, 6, Journey, Chrono Trigger, Xenoblade 2, Black Myth Wukong, FF7 Rebirth, Persona 4, Metaphor, Okami, Papers, Please, Force Unleashed 1 and 2, Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor, Xenoblade 1, and Echoes of Wisdom.
Nice.
That's everything.
I right now I'm playing Little Nightmares 2, finishing Three's DLC. I think I need to I just bought Final Fantasy 1, like the first one.
Oh, really? Okay.
So we'll see how that goes. But you never know.
Right. Um,
And yeah.
Anime wise, I imagine you probably haven't been watching any more Black Clover since Xenoblade 3 was
Oh
mostly
dude,
time
not not
focused,
e-
right?
not a bit, not a bit of Black
Which
Clover.
which makes sense, which makes sense. I don't blame you for that because you were playing Peak instead of just watching it. Um,
True.
Honestly, the past couple of days I've had a lot of podcasts to burn through, so I've been just like listening to those while playing a ton of Smash and Mario Kart.
Nice.
That's kind of all I've been doing video games wise the past couple of days. Anime wise, I've continued watching the 12 Kingdoms and Clan Ed, but in terms of watching things, the biggest thing I watched was Squid Game season 2.
I never really liked Squid Game.
Did you watch it?
I watched like a few episodes and I was like, I don't really, it's not really my thing.
Uh, you know what? I totally get that. Personally, I thought the first season was fucking incredible. I would give that like a 9 out of 10. Uh, I thought it was really damn good television. I thought it was such an interesting concept, and I thought it was executed so well. Um, the second season, I thought it was good, but I think it had some issues in terms of pacing and direction. Um,
Yeah.
so I would give that like maybe a 7.5.
Okay.
Um, I thought it was pretty good, but it definitely had some issues. Um,
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't know. I was like, like I watched first couple episodes. I was like, not really my thing.
yeah, and again, yeah, I totally get that. I really do. My dad said he wasn't really interested because of the violence, which also makes sense to me. Uh,
And the violence I was fine with. I just did not like the I don't know. I just wasn't really like a fan of what was happening. I was like, this is like fine.
Anime related, something I wanted to bring up last episode, but I just forgot. Um, you know those like end of the year things that a lot of services do about your statistics and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, I was looking at mine for Crunchyroll,
Okay.
like my Crunchyroll account, and there are some insane statistics on my account. Like, holy shit. You aren't
Okay.
ready. You aren't ready for this. Even I'm like, this is just ridiculous levels. So for 2024, I had a total watch time of 599 hours.
Damn.
I watched 86 titles on Crunchyroll. Obviously, this isn't including stuff I watched on pirate sites. That would
Yeah.
include probably a bit more. Um, my longest streak watching anime was 48 weeks in a row. Um, and my peak day, which is like the most anime I watched in a single day, was on August 7th, where I don't remember what the fuck I was watching, but on August 7th, I had a peak watch time of 11 hours and 34 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck.
When I
Do
saw
I have
that,
that too?
um, no, I don't think so because I know that you're using my account, but like you don't really watch. You haven't really watched much at all on there. So if
How do
you
you look at it? Is it on Crunchyroll though?
yeah, it was some well, I got an email notification about it initially.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Uh, hold on a second, I gotta blow my nose. Um, yeah, and then like I opened up the app and I was able to see that. And
Yeah.
man, what when I saw those statistics, I was fucking floored. It's the only word I can really use to uh, describe it because holy fuck. Like, uh, I think it's kind of ridiculous, those statistics, to be honest.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's
and
kind of insane.
and
It's
honestly,
valid.
the only thing I can think of that I was watching was MHA. Uh, around that time because like I'm looking at like when we recorded the episodes and the one where we talked about MHA for a long ass time, that was like on August 10th. So I think that must have been what I was watching around that time, but still that like uh
Yeah.
absolutely fucking ridiculous statistic for uh
Yeah, no, I got you. That is kind of insane.
which and I did the math. Um 599 hours is like excuse me. It's just shy of 25 days straight of watching anime.
Damn. That's
Yeah,
valid though.
absolutely insane. Um, so yeah, I thought that was really funny, and I wanted to tell you about it. I meant to last
Yeah.
episode, but I just forgot. Um,
Fuck.
oh, and oh man, Blue sucks ass, dude.
Dude, yeah. No, I remember my you ever have a fond memory of being sick?
Um, I don't, I don't think so, because I don't normally associate that with like fond memories, I guess.
I don't know. I just remember like having the flu in like seventh grade. And like I just remember like I don't know, like playing video games and like doing nothing but that.
Yeah, it might be something like that for me, but I can't think of it right now. Um,
That's valid.
dude, let me tell you, sleep when you're sick is so fucking wild. Like, um, I texted you about it last night, but like, um, around like 4 p.m. yesterday, I was like a little tired, and so I went to go take a quick nap, and then I woke up and it was like 8:50,
Yeah.
and um and and that was like fucking blindsiding because I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, that is kind of insane.
how was this sleep schedule? Why? Um,
No, that's valid.
and then last night, um, even though I took like NyQuil, because I've been taking that because it helps with the full and it helps you get to sleep and whatnot. Even
Yeah,
though I took the fucking NyQuil, I didn't go to sleep until like 4:45, and I slept for like 2.5 hours, and I woke up at like 7:30, and I felt perfectly rested.
damn, that's insane.
Sick sleep is like being sick makes your sleep fucking wild. It's
I believe it.
insanity. And thankfully, though, my sleep schedule seems to have corrected itself. Which I was kind of scared it would be really fucked up for the next couple of days, but like,
Yeah.
um, it seems to have corrected itself because I haven't felt like too tired at all today. But I've never had a insane sleep schedule like that before. But on the plus side, I finally completed my goal of like pulling an all-nighter, basically. I mean, like the time I
Nice.
normally go to bed till like the time I normally wake up. So, I can say
All nighters are fun.
I can say I finally done one. Uh
That's what's up.
yeah, because every other time I've tried I've uh failed at like 2 a.m. Uh
That's valid. I
um
can't not fail when I'm playing a good video game.
it's just like for me every time my body tries it, my sleep is wrecked for the next couple of days. It's like my body just can't really handle it. But
Yeah.
I've done it once and I can fucking claim that now. Uh
Nice.
so the last thing that I wanted to do, since it's like the last episode of the year, for us, um, uh, I wanted to ask. I know we talked about our favorite things of the year, like last year and whatnot, and that wasn't just really like anime and video games, but also like some IRL stuff. But also,
Yeah.
but I wanted to ask in general, like, what did you think of 2024? Was it a good year for you?
I think it was. I think
And
my
and and,
life
and kind of,
changed, you know.
yeah, and kind of like general reasons, like why was it a good year for you?
Well, joined the Coast Guard and that really changed my life. It was fucking
Right,
insane. Like
right,
not on some corny shit like that is like
right, right.
completely like 360. Like it was like a 180. It was I didn't think like dude, like last year I was like hanging out with my friend like on New Year's I was just hanging out with my friends like lighting fireworks in like my friend's like house and like we were just like having fun or whatever.
Right.
And then it's like now I'm like I moved over here and I'm like, I'm here now. It's like
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know,
yeah.
it's
No, no. That makes so much sense. Is there any other things like besides that? Because I think that's obviously the biggest thing that would have happened to you this year, right?
yeah, that was pretty big.
Well, would you proposing like would that be like
Oh yeah, that's definitely in there.
um
That's probably like number two.
yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Um,
Number three, I'd probably give it to Xenoblade.
Really, that's fun. That's fun.
I fucking love
That's
Xenoblade. Oh
that's
my god.
fun. I man, I told you would.
Dude,
You remember all
I
those
think
fucking conversations we had where you were doubting and whatnot, right?
I was doubting. I was a hater because I tried it at first when Definitive came out. I was
Yeah.
like, it's not really for me.
Um, so
Man,
so for me, I don't think 2024 has been as good as 2023 because 2023 was far and away the best year of my life. Uh, and it was not even close. Uh, 2023 is the best year of my life, like bar none. But this year was really, really good for me. I think for me, the biggest thing um that really like marked this year is the fact that I feel like I've really like done a lot of self-improvement in a ton of areas.
Yeah.
Um, I feel like I have, well, number one, I think the biggest thing, honestly, is I feel like I've learned a lot more about like the definition of adulting and what it means to actually like be an adult and like I don't live on my own yet because I still live with my dad, but like, basically completely managing my own finances.
Yeah.
Like keeping up with the car payment, the fact I bought furniture earlier this year, that was a huge thing that happened.
Yeah.
Um, Something I handle like the delivery of and everything like that. I went to the store, I picked it out, I'm currently paying for it, and it's like keeping that on top of the car payment and the credit card and whatnot. I think like the
Yeah.
whole like the fact I'm completely managing my finances is probably the biggest part of that, I think. Because that's
Yeah.
been a very, I guess, surreal experience because like none of my other friends I've talked to, there's nothing wrong with this, but they're not even close to that level of like financial independence on their own yet. Uh,
Yeah.
um, and I also think I have I think in general I've been eating better this year. Like obviously back in when I went to have my yearly checkup back in May, my blood work was fantastic, and I feel like on top of that, this year compared to last year, I've made only more improvements
Yeah.
in my general eating style, which I'm proud of myself for. Um, and I also have I feel like my mental health has also um improved uh
That's good.
a good run. Not that I was in like a bad place before, but like I've been seeing a great therapist, not for any particular reason, but just like, on a consistent basis, like, month to month, and it's just really helped like I guess like sorting out some things I've like come to terms with my views on politics a lot better, I feel like. I think
Yeah.
my views on politics and how I feel about that in general is a lot more unified. It doesn't cause me as much stress anymore. Um,
Yeah.
and I feel like overall, like when you combine all those things together, I think the biggest thing this year that's come out of me is I'm just a much better person.
Yeah. That's what's up. Self improvement.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think for me, that's been like the biggest motto of this entire year is just self-improvement in a lot of different areas. And all those areas I am extremely proud of. So,
That's what's up, man. Happy. That's how it worked out. Yeah.
obviously the furniture, that was a really, really big thing that happened this year for me. Um, I'm trying to. Hmm. The trip to the Caribbean, that was fucking awesome. It wasn't
That
as
sounds like fun.
it wasn't like as impactful, I guess, or because it just wasn't because the trip to Europe was just like once in a lifetime experience. But I had so much fucking fun when I went on the cruise to the Caribbean, and I felt like that was a really just awesome experience in general. Um, and of course, and I will mention it on the podcast because I don't think it's that big of a deal at all. But I think another like I would say honestly like probably the overall self improvements number one, and I think the furniture buying was a really big deal number two. I think number three though is the fact that I'm going to be an uncle. I think that's definitely
Yeah.
one of the biggest like life-changing things that happened to me this year, and I'm still so happy about it. Um,
Yeah,
uh,
that's awesome.
yeah, I wouldn't quite, bring up any animes or video games in that category just because I feel like not quite big enough to even in spite of all the things I talked about that I liked last episode, but that's why that was its own thing. Um,
Yeah,
so sounds like for both of us, the year was pretty damn good, right?
yeah, yeah. It was great. It was
Yeah,
fucking. I'm excited for 2025 though. I'm excited
yeah,
because
yeah,
I
and
I
I,
got
I
a lot of
am
stuff
as
to look
well.
forward to.
I'm excited for the sounds so weird to say this, but the start of a new decade in my life. Um,
Yeah,
um,
yeah. Being 20 is insane.
and plenty of anime and games that are coming out next year that I'm hyped as fuck for.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
you got any plans for New Year's?
I have duty. I had to take it so I could have Christmas off. So I'm
Right,
just gonna be
right, okay.
chilling.
Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Um, yeah, I'm gonna try to hit the gym. I feel like that's a basic one. I'm gonna try to like I'm okay at saving money, but I need to do better at saving money. So I'm gonna try to do better on that. And then uh this one's gonna be really hard, but I'm definitely gonna try to like not consume nicotine.
Huh.
That's like that's gonna be a hard one, but I think it's possible.
Oh,
That's gonna
okay.
be a
How
that's a
okay,
goal.
so how long has that been going on for?
What, like just nicotine in general?
Yeah, yeah. I
I'll
don't
tell
think
you where it started. I'll tell you where it started. So, in high
you're really
school,
not addicted. That would be a very different situation, but like,
well, the problem was this: is that like in high school, I smoked that grass, and then which that's not hard to quit. That's like not that big of a deal. But like the chemicals in nicotine, they're it makes your brain addicted. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So when I stopped smoking, like pot because I had to for the military, and then it was like, yeah, I guess this will just do, and then it just kind of happened. So I'd say I've been doing this for about like consistently probably since last year. But
Would you
I will
say
say
it's
before
ever,
that,
would you say it's ever gotten into like troublesome addiction territory?
what's that?
Would you say it's ever potentially wandered into troublesome addiction territory?
It's okay. I wouldn't say it's like, oh, like I'm scratching myself, like, oh, I need it, like I need it right now. It's not
Okay,
like
okay,
that, but like it's
so it was
definitely like,
never that bad for you?
but like what, like nicotine or like weed?
Nicotine.
Oh yeah, no, that's like
Okay,
it's still not like it's not like, oh, I'm gonna like die if I don't have it, but it's definitely hard. It's hard. It's harder than
okay.
anything else
All right.
to
Well,
like quit.
honestly, I wish you best of luck in that. Because
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
that doesn't sound hard. Doesn't sound easy. My God, I cannot speak. It doesn't sound easy at
yeah,
all. So best of luck with that. Me personally, I don't really believe in New Year's resolutions, so I don't have any for that reason.
yeah, that's valid. That's valid. I've never
Um,
done one. This is like just what I'm gonna try to do.
but best of luck with yours. And I'm looking forward to doing this again, like doing
Yeah,
more of this in uh 2025. I had a lot of fun doing this for the first time this year.
yeah, it was
Live
awesome.
stream
It's fun.
stream, yeah.
A good
Um,
old time.
yeah, it's been a great year. And this is a fun. I'm gonna make my own video, like kind of my own year review for my own channel, but like this is also kind of my personal send off one of them here because this
Yeah.
is just it's been a great year. Had so much fun on this podcast, and this is the last episode of the year. I don't know when the next episode is going to come because Seth's schedule is going to be crazy. I'm assuming
Oh,
with
it's gonna be
him like
awful.
moving to California and starting school, so there might not even be episodes for a couple months, possibly. I don't know.
There might be a couple.
We're just gonna have to see how it works out, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
But then
again, we've
like
never claimed a consistent schedule with this podcast,
yeah.
so an episode will come when we have time to record, as always. But um, hopefully, everyone has enjoyed this podcast like as much as we have. As always, watching, listening, or the fuck. And it's been a great year, and we'll see you in next year. Bye.
Oh, bye.